Hello everybody and welcome back to Chaos Creations. Well, I have a very special treat today. I picked up some of the older boxes from the Warhammer Fantasy that was from quite some time ago. And I picked up, at the moment, 2 boxes and I have another box on the way. Now, I found on Facebook a gentleman in the East Coast of Australia, I'm on the West Coast, that was bought a lot of the old world boxes, the old fantasy boxes, blister packs, Space Hulk, original Space Crusade, the Realms of Chaos, booster packs galore, and box sets. And this is only 2 of the vast amount he has in his shop. Now, I'll quickly pop up his card on the screen, but I will put in a link down below as well. So that's his name there. And his name is Sam, and he's a very nice guy. I got on very, very well with him, which is interesting because I'm not the sort of person that gets on well with everybody. So it was really nice to be able to talk to somebody quite open and freely. So as soon as I saw this, I went, oh my goodness, that is just a dream come true. And he also has several boxes of the older Warhammer Chaos Warriors. Now, since I'm doing Chaos at the moment, this was, a must-have. Now, I'm going to unbox both of them. Now, these are plastic, much older, and that is metal and plastic, I believe. I haven't had a look inside, but I'm assuming all the parts are there. So bear with me as I go through it and slowly peel these away and, drool a bit. So let's just start with the Chaos Warriors to begin with, and we'll get to Igram van Hostman last. Now, on the back, we have the original Chaos Warriors. I think there's like 12 or 15, 12 Chaos Warriors. So these are the older ones. These are from 94, I think, maybe. I'll have to check it up. But we'll have a look inside and see what we've got. Now, to be honest with you, if it doesn't have the bases, that's fine because, we're now on 30 by 30. But as long as the shields are there, I'm going to be happy. Right, looks like the shields are there, which is good. Oh, there's 4 bases. Like I said, I don't really care about the bases because we're on 30 by 30s, but it looks like the rest of it's here. So we have these gorgeous old world sort of chaos shields. They're absolutely spectacular. They've got the usual, somewhat Khorne one, chaos symbols, the fanged face, the eyes, and so forth. That's absolutely gorgeous. And that'll be an exact copy. And then we have, oh, look at that. That is so gorgeous. So we've got the original, guy with the horn, banner, guys with a cloak and some swords, and the gorgeous, heads. Let's see if I can something for the background. They're just, instead of me using my hand all the time. How's that? There we go. That's a bit better. So you can see there it's got the weapons, the helmets, and so forth, and a couple of little accessories. Back then, accessories weren't particularly good, and I think that might be a head that goes on the side. I don't think that's actually a Chaos Warrior's head, though. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it could be. Actually, is a warrior head, so you can have him without a helmet on. That's interesting. So that's part 1. That's an exact copy. Oh, you get 3 lots. Oh man, I can have 3 musicians. I love those horns. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're really nice. And now we should have just normal Chaos Warriors. Oh no, there's the rest of the bases back there as well. So they are there. It's all good. So these are normal Chaos Warrior bits. Let's turn around that way, shall we? So we got swords, weapons, axes, and so forth, torsos. This was back then when Chaos Warriors were very quick and easy to put together, much like the old world ones are now. These were even more basic. So these were just mostly, they're not monopose, but they only had limited bits and pieces. I might see if I can modify a couple of these, not all of them, because I want to keep them the way they are. Just modify 1 or 2 with different weapons. But apart from that, they're going to be the same. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm assuming that, yep, that'll be the same, and that's the same, and there's the bases. So I'm not going to go into prices with you, but it was very well priced, and well worth its money, because you don't find these very often anymore, and these are quite rare. So I'm just going to put that back in its box. Now the box is a bit damaged a little bit, but us wargamers, unless of course we're going to do something with the actual box itself, like maintain it or something, or have everything stored away perfectly in the box. The box is likely to get thrown away. What I am going to do is I'm going to try to flatten it out, and then I'll frame the artwork, because it is gorgeous artwork. And I'll do the same with Igor van Hosman over here as well. I'll more than likely cut it, the front bit, and maybe just peel it out and then just have the entire thing as a piece of artwork, because it is, a piece of history in a lot of ways. And sooner or later, these things will go away with time. Now, this is quite thick. This is absolutely gorgeous. This was back in the day when you didn't get instructions. You just got something on the back, which is what we've got here. And it says, Igor van Hosman assaults his victims with a powerful dark magic and a twin-headed chaos dragon that breathes fiery destruction and choking black fumes against hapless foes. This box contains one Igor van Hosman kit and a banner. Requires some assembly and painting. Glue not included. We recommend that the parts be cleaned and trimmed with a modelling knife, and the usual bits and pieces. It's for experienced modelers and such. And it was designed by Ali and Trish Morrison. Now, I follow Trish Morrison on Facebook. I might send her a photo of this just to say, I picked this up the other day, and it's one of your pieces. So let's open it up. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, so hopefully I've got it the right way around. Yep. All right. What we got at the bottom there? I've got something down the bottom there. I think it's going to be the paperwork. Oh, yeah, it's a little pamphlet thing. There's something else down there. Come on, that should come. It's one of those cases wherever you touch it, it seems to get further and further away. There we go. So this is how to assemble your kits. I'm sure it'll be in like 8 different languages. Yeah, there we go. Pinning. Yeah. And on the back, it'll be different languages. Oh no, there's some pictures. And the range, of course, what to use. And I haven't seen one of those in a very, very long time. I'm tempted to even frame that. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it is a thing of beauty. And this was a little bit more updated. I don't know if this came out with the box sets like that. Oh, I guess it did. So what do we have here? Warhammer 40,000, fantasy, no, 40k, yeah, fantasy. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is a time long gone by. I mean, look at that orc. Absolutely awesome. And it's got all the stores and special offers and such. And this is, when I wasn't a teenager. I was in my, I don't know, late 20s when all this was coming out. Yes, I'm old, thank you. It looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, on to the main event, shall we? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, the wings are plastic. Nothing else in there? Wowzers. I didn't realise the wings were plastic. They're gorgeous, though. Damn. They're absolutely beautifully well made. They are really nicely done. I was wondering if these were going to be metal and I'd have to pin it all. They're beautiful. You could use them on a Bloodthirster. You could use them on anything, really. They're absolutely stunning. Okay, now I'm pretty sure everything's going to be in here. Let's have what we got. A torso. We got head number, crown of head 1 or 2. One head there. And that'll be the upper torso of Hosman. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is beautiful. This is, I don't know, well, you can see it, but he's like, holding a skull, big rune sword, demon sword in his hand. We got some tail bits over here. How many tails has this guy got? 3 tails? I guess it's 3 tails. Or maybe it's optional tails, I don't know. But if it's optional tails, I'm taking the scorpion one. But hey, you never know. You might have several tails, but it looks easier as several tails. Wow. That I did not know. Another bit of a tail. And in here, we have an upper jaw. All right, let's see what we've got under here. Oh my goodness. All right. So that's the base he's supposed to go on. That's kind of small, really. You would have barely sat on that. I mean, he's going to go on a bigger base now with the new rules. But a 40 by 40, wow. He must have been a bit wonky. Got a nice big claw down the bottom there. More torso, I guess. I mean, how is this going to go? Is this... Oh, I guess that's the upper part and that's the lower part. Yeah, there we go, like that. So he's reaching all the way back. Damn, that's going to be fun to paint, and it's going to be a terror. What else do we have in here? Another claw. It looks like it's all going to be there, which is lovely. Another claw. Oh, some big chunky legs. Oh, that's unusual. Yeah, this thing is looking all complete, which is good. And we have Hosman's bottom legs and a chair. Sorry, I was looking at the thing over there, the picture. Absolutely gorgeous, as always. And that'll be his banner pole. And we actually have the decal here. So that is absolutely stunning. You know, these things are almost always gone. People put them on different things. I might actually have to take a couple of photographs of this beautiful banner before I use it, just so I've got something that I can maybe print out a few more and so forth. God forbid I need to, reapply it to it later on. But that is gold right there. That is beautiful. And it's just like the crowning bit of the entire, don't get me wrong, the entire thing is gorgeous. And I can, make my own banner without it. But just to have this actual banner there is just icing and sprinkles on the cake. So, I do have another item on the way. I have one of the mounts of Slaanesh with the snaky thing with the rider on top. And he'll be here it'll be here in a week or so, I think. But in the meantime, I do have a lot of Chaos Warriors to put together still. And I have a Hell Cannon of Khorne, which I had way back from when it was, before it turned into resin. Mine's big honking chunks of metal and pewter. Very, very heavy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might put it together. I might sell it. I don't know. It's just a bit too heavy for me, really. Anyway, now there is a reason why I haven't posted a video for a while, and it is the ugly nature of 3D printing people. So I was doing a lot of Warmaster stuff. Now I did a lot of Warmaster stuff for a friend of mine. He wanted a lot of terrain, and I got into doing some of the miniatures. Now, for me personally, I don't see a problem with it being printed in PLA. So this is 2 of my results. So that's in PLA, and it's hard to tell from there, but that's PLA, and it's got layer lines. So close up and so forth. Can you tell that that is PLA printed or resin? It is PLA. I can see the layer lines. I know what I'm looking for. And this one here, which was a black coach as well that I did. And once again, I can see the layer lines. But, for the most part, unless, of course, you're looking close up, you really can't see much of anything. So I posted these on a few Warmaster groups, and the hate and rudeness of people really put me off 3D printing and wargaming and painting in general. I mean, I was getting messages saying that I need my eyes tested. Could I have your address, mate, so I can come round and break your 3D printer because, what you're making is an abomination. This, that, and the other, some really nasty messages. And I just was like, no, I really, really don't want to print anymore. I really don't want to paint anymore. I really won't do anything. Now, I've got a hard skin. I've been an artist for a long time, but the amount of messages I got over these was next level. I'm talking a lot of hate. So from now on, I don't think I'm going to really post any videos of the stuff that I'm printing. I mean, I've printed out this, I think they're called Blood Crushers now. I know them as not Bloodthirsters, Skull Crushers, or I can't remember the original name of them. Anyway, they're of Khorne, and Juggernauts of Khorne, they used to be called. And, that's 3D printed, and I'm going to put that on a chariot, I'm just going to grab my chariot here, and I'm going to glue that on there. And why? Because I just want to be a little bit different, and, and have one of my Chaos Chariots with a Juggernaut of Khorne wandering around. Now, I do have Juggernauts, but they have demons on them, and I really don't want to snap them off. So I went, all right, I'll just 3D print one out. Now, for a 3D print in PLA at 0.1, that's not too bad. I don't really see a problem. And on the battlefield, when it's all the way over there, are you going to be able to tell the fact that it's, 3D printed? Maybe. Does it really matter? Not really. So I'm noticing there is a lot of animosity to people that print in PLA, especially miniature-wise. Excuse me, just having a bit of a drink of water there. So that's been me. Now, as I said, I will put up Sam's webpage if you're interested in any of the older Warhammer stuff. Now, I did notice the fact that he had a first edition Space Hulk. So this is the very first edition of Space Hulk that came out, and from what I can tell, everything is still on the sprues. Everything is still on the sprues. So the original Terminators, the original Genestealers, everything. And he has a Space Crusade. It's all been taken apart and everything, but everything's been put into Ziploc bags, so it's all there, miniatures included. And he had a glass cabinet with some absolutely stunning miniatures in them. We're talking like Genestealers, elves, high elves, and so forth, space wolves and such, and stunningly painted, absolutely gorgeous. So if you're interested in getting some Warhammer stuff and you're in Australia, I would be giving Sam a call. I'll put his webpage down below. Nice enough guy, like I said, easy to chat to and a really cool dude. And he has an amazing selection of Warhammer, old Warhammer stuff. Everything from about 1995 downwards for the most part, he has. Beastmen, even things like the demons with the command groups and so forth. Great Demon of Khorne, Tzeentch, Slaanesh, a lot of old stuff. Yeah, so the list goes on. There's lots of stuff there. So give him a call, or send him an email, or send him a message and say, hi, what have you got? For me, I am going to be doing mostly Chaos for the next couple of months at the very least. I still haven't got my Marauders in yet and my new Warhounds, so they'll be coming hopefully within the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're in Australia and we don't get stuff as quickly as normal people around the world, so I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks I shall have my Marauders and I'll start painting them up. I still have the plastic Chaos Warriors put together. Everything else, the chariots, the horsemen, everything else is all done. Just got to do those warriors and get them out of the way. Everyone have a great day. If you like this video, please like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And leave a comment if you'd like. And remember, love the game, love life, chaos out.